Hey, Jay, just wanted to ask about the defensive effort there. You guys obviously got up, 23-10, up 13 points, and were playing well. I just wonder what kind of happened with them. Was it a matter of them just making shots, or were you guys not playing, as optimal as you should be on that end?
I mean, tip your hat off to those guys. They did a good job of making shots. We had a couple plays where we felt like it got away from us, but they did play very well on the offensive end. And they made a lot of shots tonight. So you got to tip your hat off to those guys.
And then just defending AD and that kind of assignment. I mean, obviously we know what a great scorer he is, but just the challenge of that in this first game.
I mean, well, we're okay with everything. We just don't want to. I personally don't want to send him to the line 10 times. I think he was 10 for 10 from the free throw line. We got to find a way to defend him without fouling as much as possible, make it as tough as possible for him, and defend him without fouling. Send him to the free throw line 10 free throws. That's a lot. That's more than what we're willing to give him. So we got to adjust with that. We'll defend him without fouling.
Thanks.
All right. Next up is Andres Lopez. Go ahead.
Thank you. Jay, when LeBron has lost games early in a series this season, he always uses the term feel-out game. This was a game where we used it as a feel-out game to see what type of game our opponent brings. Do you guys identify with this term feel-out game, and was this a feel-out game for you guys?
No, it was a game we tried to win. I mean, we came in the game trying to win the game. We don't try to fill it out or anything like that. We definitely came in and trying to prepare to win the game, not just fill them out. We're trying to impose our will, and they did a good job of imposing their will for more minutes of the game, and the outcome was in their favor. So that's that.
All right, next up is David Wilson with the Miami Herald. Go ahead, David.
Hey, Jay. You guys have done throughout the whole postseason a good job of kind of changing up defenses depending on the opponent and the matchup. Just how much confidence does that give you that you guys will, kind of hopefully figure out a better game plan as this series goes on?
Well, that's definitely something that we have in our back pocket. Is just being able to just adjust on the fly, and our guys on the court and on our team being able to be on the same page and try to get the job done. Obviously, our coaching staff does a great job of putting us in position, and we have to execute it as players. So we will watch film and try to get better and try to make it as tough as possible on that defensive end for those guys next game.
And I know you guys don't want to make excuses or anything like that, but it's a lot of guys obviously in their first finals game. It kind of gets away from you in the second quarter. Did you kind of feel that, just the avalanche of it or whatever, in a way that maybe you guys?
I mean, no doubt. The quarter got away from us, and from that point on, we was playing uphill. I think we came into the locker room down 15, 17 points, and we got to do a better job of just controlling the game. And that's just not on our coaches. That's on the players. Five guys on the court. Been on the same page on both ends of the court and working for one goal, and that's to get the best shot on the offensive end and make it as tough as possible on the defensive end. So definitely the second quarter got away from us.
All right, next up is Maggie with Heat TV.
Hi, Jay. I know that a lot can be made of this game, but at the end of the night, it is just game one. And I know that you guys don't like to get too high or too low. So what can you take away from this game and adjustments you can make moving into game two? And then also just what was the conversation like in the locker room after the game?
Well, we're going to dig into it. We know what we have to do come tomorrow is just come together, talk it out, watch film, and try to apply it in our practice. So we definitely feel excited just to dig into it and just see what we can do better. I want to rewatch the game myself because I just want to get better on my end and try to help my teammates as much as possible. So I think we definitely our heads in the right place after the game, just trying to get better. We just want to come in and try to find a strategy just to get better and try to put ourselves in position to win the game. We're going to take it one game at a time. We know this playoffs, we've been talking about it every game. We're just taking one game at a time. We've lost games, and we've been able to bounce back in a major way. So we look forward to doing that next game.
All right, next question is Jared Weiss with The Athletic. Go ahead, Jared.
Jay, in the Celtics series, you guys were able to rotate that defense to protect the point of attack and then still recover really well and not allow them to get you from the other end. How were the Lakers able to actually break through tonight?
I mean, they're a good team. They're a good offensive team. We knew that coming into it. I think we have to do a better job of just trying to contain it a little better, guarding the yard a little better, and helping one another a little better. I think that takes multiple efforts. We got the guys. We're capable of doing it. We've shown we're able to do it. We just have to apply it, especially right now at this level of the season. It's do or die. So we have to apply it. We have to give it all we got and go from there. So we definitely know we can get it done. It's just a matter of if we will collectively get it done, and that's on us.
All right, and the final question is from Tab Deportes, Puerto Rico. Go ahead.
Thank you. Hi, Jai. You have more experience than other young players in the team. After lose that in this game, what is your message for your teammates?
Messages to them just to dive into the film tonight if you can for a few minutes, for an hour or so, and come prepared tomorrow to come together as a team and talk it out and try to make adjustments and get better. We got to find solutions at this point. And I think we have a good group of guys. Obviously, our coaching staff does a great job of putting us in position, like I said earlier. And from there, it's just up to us to apply it. So I just want to keep a level head, not get too low, not get too high in this whole thing. So we can bounce back for game two. Thank you, guys.